skin on your elbow is colloquially called the weenus. But do you know what surrounds the weenus? More skin. Dear Black Friday, we all got those big screen TVs by now. How about we put those hugely inflated groceries on sale, huh? Where does Thanos like to swim? In the infinity pool. When one door closes and the other door opens, you're probably in prison. You ever notice that each time you light your lighter, it gets lighter and lighter until it's so light it won't light? A young blonde was learning to swim and was being held afloat by a kind of raunchy swim instructor. The blonde asks him, "Will I really sink if you take your finger out?" "I'm going to open up a very nice and quaint little restaurant and call it Peace and Quiet, where kids' meals are $350. "Your mother is rather large, I might say. So large, in fact, that her blouse size has more X's than Taylor Swift. I think that obese is the N-word for fat people." Hey, I got a great reality show idea for Canadian feminist women who want a free Palestine. They all get to live with a Muslim man in the Middle East for 6 months, and the one who survives gets to live in Palestine. Dear food trucks, please consider cruising around neighborhoods like ice cream trucks. If I ever say "we'll see," there is 100% chance that it's not happening. Now, I may even throw in an "oh, that sounds like a lot of fun" for decoration, but still, it's definitely not happening. In high school, I was so excited to become a senior. Now, I'm not so excited. Behind every husband who thinks they wear the pants is a wife who told them which pants to wear. A woman tries to cut off her lover's penis and missed. She cut his thigh. Yeah, she's been charged with misdemeanor. And how much of an allowance did you get as a teenager per week? Me? I was allowed to live there. If the word hello makes you think of Lionel Richie instead of Adele, you can probably predict the weather with your knees. If you could remember playing in the street or the laneway and yelling out, "Car!" you had an awesome childhood. I was today years old when I found out that this emoji is not praying hands, but rather high five. At my funeral, I'd like there to be a piñata so that people can be happy, but filled with bees, so they're not too happy. My girlfriend told me women are better at multitasking than men. So I told her, "Oh yeah? Okay. Let's see if you can sit down and shut up." Guess what? She couldn't do either. Dick pics are the human equivalent of a cat bringing you a dead bird as a gift. Whoever named it Parmesan cheese and not spaghetti confetti really missed out on a great opportunity. My superpower is holding on to junk for years and years and then throwing it away a week before I finally needed it. Back in my day, we had so much toilet paper and eggs that we would throw them at and wrap them around the homes and cars of people we didn't like. A mom and daughter are walking along when the daughter picks up something off the ground and began to put it in her mouth. The mom took the thing away from her daughter and said, "Don't do that." "Why?" asked the daughter. "Because it's been on the ground and you don't know where it's been. It's dirty and full of germs." At this point, the daughter looked at the mom and asked, "How do you know all this stuff, Mom? You're so smart." The mom thought quick on her feet and replied, "All moms know this stuff. It's on the mom's test. You have to know it or they don't let you be a mom." They walked along in silence for about 3 or 4 minutes while the daughter pondered this new information. And then she looked at her mom and said, "Oh, I get it, Mom. So if you don't pass the test, you have to be the dad?" And the mom says, exactly! I'm wondering when the LGBTQ plus minus divided by multiplied STUVWY and X is going to get serious and real. Like, when can we expect the first ever biological woman who feels that she's really a man to put on all the pads and suit up to play NFL football? Kid: Dad, I feel like you're always making up rules and stuff. Dad: like what, son? Kid: like if I don't clean my room, a portal will open up and take me to another dimension. Dad: well, that's what happened to your older brother. Kid: what older brother? Dad: exactly! Hey, hackers, don't you think it's time you guys stepped up your game and start deleting everyone's loans, bad credit, and mortgages? Hey, how cool would it be if you lost weight every time you farted? They would package them fart pills so fast it would beat Ozempic overnight. Have you ever wondered how long it would take for a giraffe to throw up? The fact that Hooters hasn't launched a home delivery service yet called Knockers seems like a missed opportunity. They said bring dessert and a game to the party. Kids getting thrown off of this thing right and left. Total carnage. Wails of anguish, I tell ya, and not one adult gave a single shit about it. Hey, it's not robbing the cradle unless you intend to keep them. If you put them back when you're done, it's called babysitting. So, go Cougars! Coworker: why do you call everyone fucker? Me: 'cause it's gender neutral. Can someone please tell me finally why no one is ever the right amount of whelmed? Most people have a train of thought. Me, I have a tiny bicycle of thought with a little monkey on it with the circus song playing. Just think, pretty soon, when my white nieces apply for a job in Canada, they'll be able to identify as a visible minority. Men: you remember back at a time where your woman would look at you after purchasing some brand new spanking pair of jeans and ask, babe, does my ass look fat in these jeans? And your answer better have been, absolutely not, babe. You look super fantastic. Nowadays, a man's at the beach and he decides to take a swim. As the water reaches his waist, he suddenly feels a hand grab him by the balls. A booming voice asks, +2 or -2? Startled, the man quickly replies, +2. The hand then releases the man. He rushes to shore to check his swim trunks to find that he now has 4 balls. Determined to fix the situation, the man re-enters the water. And once again, the mysterious hand grabs his now 4 balls, and the voice booms again, +4 or -4?